yeah, so you cannot see, but you could continue explaining. So now, yeah, so this kind of surface reacts not only to the touch, but other kind of interaction, like here is with light. So you could imagine eventually, I cannot, that's very bad because I cannot see moving, so I have, yeah, stronger than you. So, yeah, just want to say, like, for instance, you can have a screen here, you usually interact with the content through another interface, a keyboard or a mouse. So imagine that the screen somehow, like, you can interact directly with touch, but if you have, I don't know, some lamp, it will also affect the screen. It's really how it should be.
例えばパソコンだったら、マウスやキーボードでしかコントロールできない部分をいろんなスクリーンの形態であったりディスプレイの方法を考えていくことで、例えば映像に触ることでそれをコントロールしてみたりだとか、いうことができるようになるわけで、例えば日の光なんかもそれなので映像に影響を与えるであるとか、そういった人間だけじゃなく外部の要素もそれを加味してコントロールしたりすることができるんじゃないでしょうか。
So I really have too many slides. Anyway, here you see some content. So content is time, space, and also mixing identities. Something that I've been trying to do. It is another of the questions that I'm very much interested on, how like technology somehow blurs your own identity through fake images of yourself. So there are many works here about that. You were talking about the biometrics. So this is something, a reflection on a book. I don't know if some of you saw like Scanner Darkly, the movie, in which people kakusu, how do you say in English? Hi, thank you. They had identity by in fact blending many images of people. In a way, it's much more effective than just putting some mask, because you don't know who the person is, because it can be anyone, literally. So just another thing. This is on the same idea of a mobile screen, mobile device where you can project. But now the screen itself somehow interacts with the content. So this is I developed this as a medical imaging system for seeing volumetric images. Can you see?
つまりこれは体の中を見るインサイドに見るための、それ特殊なスクリーンですね。
So, yeah, so by moving the screen, you actually intersect some virtual volume, some information that is inside the computer with the real screen. And now you can touch different parts on the screen and something happen. So I also thought about using this, for instance, for performance, dance performance, where people actually are screens and they will somehow intersect with the virtual choreography or pre-recorded. So there are many things. All the technology I'm showing here, of course, is something that they developed. I'm working now at Ishikawa Laboratory. I don't know if I say that. Yeah. Ishikawa Komuro Kenkyushitsu at the University of Tokyo. So many of the things I'm doing here needs to be necessarily, it needs to have this scientific side. It's a kind of exercise. I have to think that it has this double. Yeah.
スクリーンをこう触って、コントロールしたり、これ石川小室ラボという、東京芸術大学の、システム情報科学部の中にあるこの研究室で、このようなことを日常的にやっています。
So I won't enter into the details if you want to know more. Like that's the question session for questions, or you just talk to me. Maybe. That's an first work with I collaborate with Daito. And so same screen. We use this screen for controlling 64 soundtracks. So Daito and Philip Chatelain, which is a visual artist, So the idea was to try to make how's that, chorus, when you have many people singing, but you are able to put them together, different voices, by just touching on the screen, and well, it speaks by itself.
コーラスをまあ、いろんな人のこう声や歌であったりそれを画像としてこう配置していってコーラスをこうコントロールするといった作品です。
So the interaction principle in fact is like if you touch different parts of the screen at the same time, you just accelerate some of the video, and some you can slow down, and the intersection will have its own like speed. So somehow there's some relation between the sound and the distribution of the like mouth is on the screen. Impossible to explain.
映像を部分的にコントロールすることで、部分でその映像の進み具合であったりとか、の違いを別々にバラバラにコントロールすることができるようになるので、こういったなる作品を作っています。
So I was talking about why did I said two? I forgot. I said blurring about boundaries. Another way of doing that. So